Hey guys, quick video. I guess this is the beauty of the suit for the day, you know. I did show you the suit in the background last night when I was showing you my red suit. But yeah, this is lime green. I love green. Green is a good color. It's a color of vibrance, and especially for me, green works well. So I put together this suit. I got the nice kicks too. Didn't change the socks, but we've got a lot of interviews that we're gonna about do today, you know, and I want to talk about another important topic. You know, I think it's like about time that I start like preaching about things that was like preached to me. As a jazz musician or any musician, it's incredibly important when you're at a festival or you're away from home or you're in another country to stay grounded. What does that mean, stay grounded? It means like taking a rest, taking a break, having your personal time, being in nature, being on your own, not drinking too much alcohol, not doing drugs, get the rest you need type of thing. Because if you don't, what can happen is things can get very shifty. Things could be a blur. Bad stuff can happen. You can make mistakes, and you get yourself in a precarious situation fairly quick. What tends to happen with some artists is like if they're well known enough or whatever, they can get drawn into structure, because structure is good for you, right? And not everybody can do structure. So in terms of structure, like when you talk about Scientology, there's a lot of jazz guys who got into that. You know, the big one, Chick Corea, but let's talk about like Isaac Hayes. He was in it too, and having structure in that, or like Tom Cruise even, structure. There's a group of people that's surrounding somebody that prevents them from getting into their vices or getting like into dangerous situations when they're out and about in the public. So like if you're a musician, just like keep these type of things in mind when you go to a jazz festival. Even myself, I try to. Like I'm so fortunate that I have a nice hotel here, and my car is below, and I have like you know, all my stuff in one place, protected. I can go out and check the festival out, but then I can come back to my hotel and my stuff, and no one's touched it, and it's safe. And those kind of things are important when you're a musician or a journalist or anybody who's covering music. So keep those things in mind, like this summer, because it's like everyone's excited because it's like back to normal from COVID, but understand like structure, rest, being careful, even paying attention to what's going on when you're at these large events, whether they're here in Montreal or New York or in Europe. I just read the article, I'm not going to mention it, but like when you're at a big event, it could be dangerous. Like there are mass casualty things that do happen. So you need to keep a mindset, like structure, rest, enjoy things, but pace yourself. I mean, I don't know, like I don't think you can like teach all of this, but like just myself studying with some of the masters, like I learned fairly quickly about structure. Cause like I watch Ron Carter, Mr. Carter. As soon as he's finished with the hit, he's out. He's in the van back home to rest. And in fact, Mr. Carter told me stories about like playing with Miles Davis, and he would fly home from Chicago while he's playing at the Plug Nickel to get his rest and see his kids and wash his hands. Like, imagine that in the 1960s, flying home and then back, getting very little sleep, but for Ron, that's okay because that's his structure. That's his home, and he's got a way of doing things. And then you look at brother Roy Hargrove. I mean, Roy is amazing because he was playing at like all these incredible venues like the Vanguard and huge places, but Roy never liked to deal with structure. I mean, even when he was like at Berkeley, he was in New York half the time. Like, I'm not sure if he ever finished Berkeley. Like, he just wasn't interested in structure. And just see what happened. I'm sorry, but like, just see what happened. Like, I done an interview with Roy in the back of Smalls, and it was cool. It was hip, but you could tell that he was high and he wasn't doing well. And unfortunately, our brother Roy Hargrove is no longer with us, and that's a shame because he's a younger guy, you know. Roy's gone, you know. Mulgrew Miller is gone, and you know, Mulgrew, like I looked up to him so much, but like, if there was one thing, the biggest thing I could take from Mulgrew Miller was, don't do what Mulgrew Miller is doing. Don't overextend yourself. It's sad to say, like, I've had now nine years to kind of like process what happened to like my beloved Mulgrew Miller, like the disciple of jazz heaven, you know. So like, you know, the problem with Mulgrew is, and this is a problem I'm experiencing myself. I think it's a problem for anybody. Like, when you do achieve a little bit of success, there are people coming and grab a piece of it, you know. Grab a piece. Let's not forget, Mulgrew Miller told me himself, I was doing just fine before William Patterson University. I didn't need the job there. They convinced me because of James Williams. I feel bad because Mulgrew was touring all over the world. He's busy. He's one of the greatest pianists of all time. And what happened is grab. And it's sad because like that can happen to you as a person and as a musician and as an artist. Like stories like if you live in close to Allentown, Pennsylvania, and you're teaching at a school in Wayne, New Jersey, close to New York City, not only are you making that drive every single day back and forth, but you're also like close to New York, so like maybe you got a last minute call to go and make another play, and before you know it, it's 4 a.m. You're in New York City. You need to get home to rest and take a shower, and you've got to be back to William Patterson in the morning to teach, maybe 9 or 10 a.m. So like, think about all these things, these little topics. Like, obviously today is Sunday. Me and my colleague here who are filming, we have taken a little rest today. Like, we did our own thing. We weren't at the festival yet. Now it's like about 3 p.m. We're about ready to do some interviews, and then we're gonna be in the festival, and boom. You know, once it's going, before you know it, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning before you go to bed. So, story for the day: structure yourself. The more you can do structure, the more you can refine yourself. Take care of your body, get physical exercise. Learn to speak correctly, learn to think correctly, learn to be positive. The longer you're going to last in this world, because otherwise you're a train wreck and you're going to be off and about. And it has nothing to do with like you suck or you're the worst or what. Everybody's got their own path to things, but understand, if you want to be here for the longevity in this world, you gotta refine structure, you know. So, message for the day, and have a good one, everyone.